Let's hit that like button with the good people. What it do? Let's hit that like button when you walk in. Say hello. Y'all can walk back out if y'all don't want to stay. But just say what's up. Life short. Life short. Just say what's up. Hit the like button. Come in. Say what's up, please. Jordan Smith was good, bro. I'm gonna give my shout out. CC was good, bro. Hit the like button. Just walk in and say hello. If you want to stay 2 seconds. Life short. Let's be good, man. It's another killing just happened, man. Another killing just happened. K Ingram was good. See you later was good. KJ the Kid was good. Money was good. Eric was good. Life short, peoples. Life short. Hit that like button. Drop by, say what's up. If you don't want to stay, get them likes up. Jordan Smith was good. Tom was good. Raheem was good, bro. Life short, man. Don't do that. Somebody else just died, man. This is crazy. Chosen One was good. Reg Dog was good. I'd rather have. Okay, we're gonna get it in. Let's get the likes up, and we're gonna talk. You know, life is short. I just saw people crying. I was going by and I just saw people crying, and they was like, "Yo, the killing got to stop." I ain't know the person. I believe there was a Hispanic, Spanish dude. I seen a bunch of like Spanish like older ladies crying and shit, and it was just crazy out there. You couldn't go buy yellow tape. It was crazy. Mike was good. D was good, bro. Thanks, Josh. Jordan Smith. All right, so we're gonna get into it. You know, reason why I asked that because it go back to the Russell Westbrook trade. Now, this was the plan. The Lakers. This was the plan. If Sacramento would have took the Cedric was good. If Sacramento, Josh, what up, bro? Sheet, what up, Sheet? Messiah was good, bro. If the Sacramento Kings would have took the Cools and the Cools and if Sacramento Kings would have took the Cools and KCP deal, the Lakers gonna trade to the Nets, Trez and the first round pick for Spencer Dinwiddie. So I know we got Russ now, but I want you guys to be totally honest because I know a lot of guys was mad when we got Russ. A lot of guys, not so much when we got him, but when they was talked. I remember the first news drop, everybody was mad. No, we don't need Russ. He don't fit. A lot of guys switching up now, which is cool. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Some people do that. And sometimes you do have to take off the blinders and really think about, you know what I mean, the situation. Like the same with DeAndre Jordan. A lot of people ain't hate it, but I see some people getting around to it. So I just want you guys for 1 minute, be totally honest with yourself. You're not wrong, however you feel. But if the Russell Westbrook didn't go down, would you rather have the backcourt of Buddy Hield? Because the Lakers, and then I believe they would have signed and trade Dennis Schroeder. So they would have had a little more to play with. I still think they would have get Melo. All the guys, I think, would have probably stayed the same. I think that was the difference right there. So I'm about to read y'all comments, but I just want y'all to be honest. Spencer was good, Spencer. I want you guys to be honest for 1 second because I know, and we all know, when they first said Russ Westbrook to the Lakers, guys was sick. And I know a lot of guys wanted Buddy Hield over Russ. So we'd have had a backcourt of Buddy Hield and Westbrook. I still think the other guys would have been there. Let's still keep Monk. Let's still keep Kendrick Nunn. Let's keep them. Everybody the same. But Russ, who would y'all rather have? Be real. because of the trade, if Sacramento would have took that trade, it wouldn't have been no Russ, and we would have had Spencer Dinwiddie. So I'm gonna start reading comments. I'm gonna start from Sheep. I'm gonna start from Reg. Reg said he'd rather have Russ. She said, to be honest with you, I know Dinwiddie and Hield better shooters and run, blah, blah, blah. Russ is all-time great. Heart of a lion. Russ because he's a better scorer. Spencer said Russ. Raheem said he wanted Russ. I ain't see all this Russ because he I know Grant did want Russ over them because I don't think he was big on Buddy Hield. A lot of people was mad when the first report came out, like 2 weeks before we got Russ. I know for a fact what's his name, Aaron wanted Russ. Aaron was saying Russ he was like Russ. So the Nets was going to deal with the Lakers. Yes, they was. The Nets was going to deal with the Lakers. They was. They was. They not, because it would have benefited them too. They got first round pick, and it's not like Dinwiddie is a big part of their team. That trade would have helped them to get Montrez and a first round pick. They would have did that. Why not? Buddy Hield, because see Cash said Buddy Hield, although he is an improving literally perfect. See, Cash said he'd pick Buddy Hield and Dinwiddie when Dwight returned. Laker fans didn't trust him. TTV said he'd rather have Russ. A lot of people saying Russ. I think I would love to see this poll if it didn't happen. It was like right there. Because I didn't see all this love for Russ when it wasn't too many people going hard. I remember when we used to go live and Aaron was like one of the main ones pushing Russ, and a lot of people was against it. They was like, no way they'd take Russ. A lot of people said that. Red said he been wanting Russ on the team since Kobe left. See you later said, I was mad and worried that Pelinka was going to give up the roster for Hill. See, none should still come off the bench. It still would have been the same. Everything with Melo and all the guys who they got would have basically stayed the same. Spencer said Russ has heart. Mike said Russ. Only one person said people like Trevor Lane saying we wouldn't be getting depth players. Yeah. Hey, yo, now I want to be honest. You guys on the chat, I wish I could pull back that tape, man. I know if I search hard, I could find it. A lot of guys wasn't on Russ, and a lot of guys wanted Buddy Hield. I was against Buddy Hield. The main reason I was against Buddy Hield, I was saying Lakers give too much. When I heard the first round, I was all right. I was cool with the other reports, but when they start saying that first, I'm like, he not too much of a KCP. I know for a fact Laker Films wanted. He wanted. I ain't gonna say he wanted Russ. I ain't gonna say he wanted Hill over Russ, but I know he wanted Buddy Hield. Slick was good, bro. A lot of people trying to cope with, yeah. Blake said no defense. Eric, you was against. I don't know if you was against Buddy Hield, Eric. I think you was for Buddy Hield, Eric. I may have to go back to the tape on some of you dudes, man. I think some of y'all was with Buddy Hield. I really do. I really do think that. Nobody knew Russ was an option. No, that's not true. 2 weeks, Aaron, I ain't gonna lie. When the first report, I didn't think it was gonna happen. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see it coming because I said that's too much salary. Russ make $40 million. I'm like, how the Lakers gonna do that? I didn't see it. And then Bradley Beal say he want to stay, and I'm like, if Bradley Beal ain't gonna want to stay if Russ not there. See, so I'm gonna be honest. I didn't see Russ coming. I'm gonna be totally honest. I didn't see Russ coming because Bradley Beal said he wasn't gonna. He said he was gonna stay, and when Bradley Beal said that, I'm like, no way. Aaron was. I remember Aaron was like. I remember Aaron came up said Russ, and then it was all reports. It was like 2 weeks before that trade happened. They mentioned Russ, and then it was like legs for like 2 days. It was on Undisputed and everything. They talked about it, and then it died down. Then you ain't hear nothing else about it again. But it was for like 2 days before it happened. 2 weeks. I'm sorry. Russ can go out there and score 10 points to dominate the game. Yeah, Trevor. Trevor Lane said Tom Lue make. He said Buddy Hield. Oh man, y'all. I think I'm gonna go back to them tapes. I'm gonna look back. A lot of people didn't want Russ. A lot of people saying Buddy Hield spacing, and I was telling people. And I remember when people, I know everybody wanted DeRozan and Lowry. That I know. What up, Spencer? I remember people like, no Russ. People was killing Aaron. Aaron need to come back on here, man. I need to get the likes up, man. We got 37 people in here, only 25 likes. Get the likes up. A lot of guys wasn't jacking Russ, man. I remember. I get what y'all saying. Lakers do need another star and this and that. But I'm curious if the thing went left and went the other way, like Kuzma said, it was Kuzma and KCP in Sacramento and Trez in our first round, the 22nd pick for Spencer Dinwiddie. I wonder what would have happened. A bunch of people did want Caruso. That's true. A bunch of people did want Caruso. We had a lot of Caruso people on here. We had a lot of Caruso. I just want people to be honest. Like, I'm going to be totally honest. I didn't see Russ coming. Philosophy was good. He said, no, it's not just Buddy philosophy. Buddy and Spencer Dinwiddie. Because that would have been what the Lakers was going with it. Caruso overrated. I guarantee you don't hear nothing about Caruso all season. You ain't gonna hear nothing. Manny was good, bro. You ain't gonna hear nothing about Caruso. That was just a Laker thing. You ain't gonna hear about him all season, probably until we play Chicago. You ain't gonna hear about him. Now he's gonna be regular. What up, Aaron is here. Aaron, right or wrong, Aaron? You was the only one saying Russ from the beginning, right, Aaron? Aaron was like Russ. Aaron might have said Russ before. I think Aaron might have said Russ before it was even. I think Aaron did say Russ before they even mentioned Russ. Because everybody's like, huh? Everybody's looking at Aaron like he's crazy. Aaron might have said Russ before it happened. I believe when we were just talking about Lowry and DeRozan, Aaron's like, Russ, he came left field with that. Ted, what's good, Ted? Ted said he called Russ. I don't know. I'm going to have to go back to tapes on you guys, man. You guys my people, but Aaron, the only one I remember when his shit first, before it even happened, he came and had people laugh. He said, oh, we should get Russ. Yes, he would. Because I remember he kept saying Russ and he kept saying Damian Lillard. I'm like, we ain't getting no Lillard. You can forget about that. I said, we ain't getting no Russ. How are we going to do it? Oh, it can happen. I remember him saying that. Caruso would have cost an extra $40 million. You're right, Sherry. Caruso would have cost an extra $40 million. They were smart not doing that. That was the smartest thing Lakers did, to be honest. Yeah, AD did recruit Russ, but I'm be honest, I didn't see, like, the Russ thing came left field. I remember Weez on live. I think Aaron threw it out, and it was like, what? And then the rumor came out maybe a week after Aaron said something, and then I didn't see it. I ain't gonna lie. But you call you the GM, Aaron. You're a good GM, Aaron. Aaron called. He said, "I told you. I told you." Aaron's funny, boy. I don't want him. Kareem, get him out of here. Aaron, you're a legend. Hey, Aaron, you're a legend on this channel, man. They love you here, man. You is a legend. Aaron is funny in the motherfucker. I want Westbrook. I want Westbrook. Get him out of here. Kareem, he gotta go. Give him a wrench, Kareem. Hey, Aaron, you're a funny dude, man. I enjoy your time. Spencer had an ACL. Hey, Messiah, I said that. That's what scared me with him. I'm like, how he gonna ask for $20 million coming off an ACL? I said that. I said, how you gonna come with an ACL and ask for $20 million and he had an ACL? Adams was good. Well, AD and Braun, yeah. Yeah, AD and Braun damn sure stepped it up. I ain't gonna lie. They made it happen. What on mute? Y'all don't hear me? Y'all don't hear me? Tom said it's on mute. Do y'all hear me? It was the right call. All right, Ryan said he heard me. Yeah. How y'all feel about the Harry Giles thing? I'm on mute? See, I'm confused. Jamal said I'm on mute. Philosophy said Tom tweaking. S1 said he can hear me. All right, Sherry said he can hear me. All right, cool. All right, thanks. How y'all feel about the Harry Giles move? See, one thing, Spencer said good move. Ryan's don't care. Spencer said Harry. No, I'm not saying is it a good move far as against the Lakers. I think that's a good move for the Clippers, even though I'm not a Clipper fan. But like I said, a non-guaranteed deal. Exactly. That's why I told you the Lakers was trying to get some guys on non-guaranteed deals. They're trying to get that last spot a non-guaranteed deal. What's up with I want to ask you guys. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody subscribe if you're not subscribed. What's up with garbage? You think Harry Giles garbage or Messiah? What's up with DeAndre Jordan? He ain't clear waivers yet. Hightower was good. But Hightower, was you on Russ in the beginning? It was a lot of people wasn't on Russ. When we used to go on live, you used to be on live with us, Highsmith. And a lot of people was against Russ. I think you like the Buddy Hield. I'm gonna have to go back to the tapes. I sworn they bought him out. They said maybe he cleared tomorrow because they're not going to do nothing to Gasol until he signed. Until he signed. Oh, you ain't want Buddy? I can't remember who's who, but I remember we used to be on here. Bad Grizzly was good, bro. He said he preferred Russ. A lot of people Labor Day delay. Oh, okay. She said Labor Day delay. Because I thought he'd be cleared by the day. Because once he cleared, he go to the Lakers, and then we'd know something with Gasol. I'm hearing the Lakers trying to trade Gasol. I thought they were just going to cut him. But I'm hearing they just going to trade him. No, but the reason why I say I think that move with the Clippers, when you have, and I think it's smart what they're doing. I know you guys don't like the Clippers. I don't like the Clippers either. But look at it like this. The Clippers looking at it like this. They missing Kawhi. They're looking at they not gonna be no real championship threat, right? They can make the playoffs. But my thing is they got a lot of young players that's good that I like on their team. They got like at least 4 good young players. Like, you know what I'm saying, that could pop. BJ Boston is good. They got the other guy, Terrence Mann. The other draft pick, the other guy they drafted, I forgot his name. The light-skinned kid. He's good. They got a couple Harry Giles. They got like 4 or 5 people that could play. Keon Johnson, yeah. So they got a few people that could play on their team. Buddy only shot better than, yeah. Buddy never went to playoffs. But my thing is I always tell people that it's always good to have, when you have young players, it could build, like even with the Lakers. Let's say we go into the season and let's say Kendrick Nunn playing good. Let's say Malik Monk playing good. Let's say THT. Let's say all our 3 young players playing good, like better than they played the previous year. They having like their best year on the spotlight championship team. Now that's THT make 10. Kendrick Nunn makes 5. That's 15. And Malik Monk made, let's say 2, 17. Let's say they're having like real good years. If a player that's like really, really established player, we might could do something. But when you have older players that have good years, it doesn't matter. See, that's the difference between young players and older players. Let's say Melo having a good year. Let's say Melo averaging like 14. Who else old on our team? Let's say Bazemore averaging like 12. Let's say Ariza averaging like 9, but he's a factor. Let's say DeAndre Jordan playing good. Nobody still going. It don't matter. See, when you have young players play good, they give you that extra asset. Well, that's a good question. I want everybody to answer that. He said, who's the Lakers' biggest threat in the Western Conference? I'm going to say, playoffs wise, I'm going to say Denver. I'm going to say Denver. Because they good at every position. Like I'm bringing Jamal Murray back. Let's say he's back. They're good at every position. They got guys off the bench. And they got a center. See, that's the key. They got a center he can kill you in different ways. He can pass. He rebound. He get them in the offense. I'm going to say Denver. Okay, I'm going to read the guys out. All right, Mel Grant says Denver. Ryan says Phoenix. Blake says Phoenix. Sheet said Denver. Adam says Utah. You only can pick one. So I'm going to say you pick Utah since you said them first. Okay. You only can pick one. Ain't no either. He asks one question. He asks, who's the biggest threat to the Lakers? One team. Utah. Murray. If Murray be healthy by the playoffs, and his type of game, he still will be able to perform. They say come back January. Even if he come back February, 2 months, he gonna be in his bag again. He said the Clippers. He said, see what a healthy AD gonna do. There's nobody in our way in the West. No, he's not saying that. But who is the biggest threat? I think we should be good. We healthy. I really don't see nobody beating us. I think we too much for Golden State. No way. Steph, number one, let's break Golden State down. Number one, Steph is not like that in the playoffs. Steph, he's just not like that in the playoffs. Draymond is a shell of himself. And they got a lot of question marks. Clay I think Clay is good. And then the rest of their team, Wiggins, we don't know how he gonna do. It's like a bunch of question marks. Phoenix, I don't see Phoenix being that. I don't think. Is it the Clippers? That's your opinion. He said he don't think Murray be himself. That might be true. He might not be himself, but I still think he's going to be a threat. He might not be himself, but 80% of Murray. Look at their team. They got Jamal Murray, Will Barton, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and Joker. Off their bench, they got Bobo. They got Jeff Green. They got JaMychal Green. They got Bones Highland. They has Monte Morris. And they have Austin Rivers. Austin Rivers he got a lot of heart. How many third stars are available? There ain't no third stars available right now. They got guys. Number one, you gotta look at Denver like this. They got a team that's been playing together for a while. That's one. So everybody know their roles. And then they got guys who could come in and light it up. I seen Austin. People could say what they want about Austin Rivers. I seen him come in plenty of games and get hot. All you may need that little push. They got star power and they got balance. He said Russ gonna kill him. I don't. They wouldn't put Jamal Murray on Russ anyway. They won't put Jamal Murray on Russ. They'll probably put Will Barton on Russ. They'll put Jamal Murray on someone like Kendrick Nunn or Monk or somebody like that. The Joker, yeah. Exactly. Ghost is right. Denver, the reason why I said it, they have everything. They could score at every position. They got guys who get hot. That's the thing. In the playoffs, that's all you need. That's what I said. They don't need Murray. Murray don't have to be Murray. Murray could be, like I said, some himself. He may get you 20 this game, 16 that game, but with that team, 16 might be enough. Yeah, Aaron Gordon. They got a good team. Booker, yeah, I understand Booker, 8 and enough. Phoenix, I think I say the second threat. Utah is solid, but there's something about Utah I just don't see. Hydro was good, bro. I played the 2 and when I played ball. When I was young, I played like small forward because I was like tall for my age. Like you know what I mean? And then I went down like to the 2. Yeah, I'm not saying Denver could beat us, but he posed a good question. Who's the biggest threat? Lakers won 60 games. Do you think the Lakers holding out for Jordan and Love? They already agreed to terms with DeAndre Jordan. Aaron. They already agreed to DeAndre Jordan. It just when his buyout become official. Oh, Dylan Brooks. That's bugged out that Memphis trying to get rid of him. I don't get that. And I don't get that for the life of me. Who they trying to start? Dylan Brooks, Desmond Bain not better than Dylan Brooks. Tom, I'm hearing that Memphis want to get rid of Dylan Brooks. I don't get that. Nah, I don't want to bring back no Wesley Matthews. The Lakers need a 6'7". I don't want no 6'3". Wesley Matthews 6'3". I know he's physical enough, probably can defend some wings. We need a real wing. We need somebody 6'7", athletic. You know what I mean? That's what we need. I like Dylan Brooks. Like you say, he got toughness and everything. He said we need a power forward. I get it, like more of a traditional power forward. I get that. That's why I said a tweener would be good too. How y'all feel about? How you guys feel about someone like Thaddeus Young? Because Thaddeus Young might get brought out. How you guys feel about Thaddeus Young? I think of Thaddeus Young, if we get Thaddeus Young, that'd be perfect because he could play the power forward and he could play the wing at the small forward. And he's decent three-point shooter too. Thaddeus Young going to the Suns? Wow. They brought him out already? They brought Thaddeus Young out already? But I get what he said. He said like a power, like a true, because Melo and Ariza is not powerful technically. But that's why I said someone who's like a tweener, someone like Al-Farouq Amino. How y'all feel about Al-Farouq Amino? How y'all feel about him? Oh, everybody say he going to Phoenix. I didn't hear that one. Jakar Sampson. His defense is real. His defense is real. Yeah, his shot and but Al-Farouq Amino. How y'all feel about him? He could play some power forward. Farouq Amino not slow. I don't think he's slow. Memphis Zion Williams and Jared Culver. Oh, okay. He said no Amino. Because we have to have a plan B. Because we can't just put all our eggs into James Ennis. It got to be somebody out there that, because I think Al-Farouq Amino going to get brought out by the Spurs. And I think Thaddeus Young going to get brought out. Jakar Sampson, I think he's a real good defender. See, that's the difference. Cause I heard who was it? Was it Giannis? Somebody spoke on him. And they said who was it? It's gonna come to me. But a player spoke on Jakari Sampson. And that's what I'll be saying. Now, K-Cock is not happening with K-Cock. The player spoke on Jakari Sampson, and that's what I was saying about Alex Caruso. When your peers speak of you. Or Glenn Robinson, he's good. Who was it? Somebody spoke highly of Jakari Sampson about a few years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago. Who was it? They're going to come to me. But I take Jakari Sampson because right now, I don't really care about that guy playing offense. See, he moves around anyway. Michael Gregory was good. He moves around anyway. So long as guys like that, when they're not that good, long as they move and constantly moving, and you know what I mean, he athletic enough. He you know what I'm saying. I think it's going to be a lot of buyouts. I think a lot of guys. That's why I think the Lakers is because if you look at some of these rosters, got a lot of log jams at some certain positions. That's what I think the Lakers is waiting on. Stanley Johnson went to Chicago, Ryan. Who pushed Patty Mills? Juan Sanchez was good, bro. Yeah, Stanley Johnson signed with the Bulls, yeah. I thought Stanley Johnson's gonna be real good. Oh yeah, and the Clippers got Justice Winslow. They got a few young players on their team. Oh, Jakari Desmond's was good, bro. Michael Kidd Gilchrist just played real defense. Are you driving home? Safe travels, bro. Michael Kidd Gilchrist played real defense. He said Chi-Town got a squad this year. They solid. They're a solid team. Chicago definitely solid. Michael Kidd Gilchrist. You got who else? You got Rondé Hollis Jefferson. He played real good defense too. He said Jordan draft Kidd Gilchrist over Lillard and Bill. Nobody's saying Lillard coming. Lillard came out of nowhere. And to Gilchrist was the #1 high school player, and he did play good in Duke. So sometimes it's hard to say, like, Lillard, you can't say, but Bill played at Florida, so maybe. We should have got who instead of Jordan? Juan Sanchez? Who you talking about? Who we should have got instead of Jordan? He do got the worst jump shot. I ain't gonna lie. It's like his jump shot is horrible. He has no shot. See, that's what's gonna probably we won't even see him in the league no more. He has no shot. K-Cop, but I get it, but he's not. I don't see the Lakers picking him up. I just don't see it. Stop it. He say he's seen Lillard coming. Stop it. If you seen Lillard coming, that means you probably played college ball, Division II ball, and you watched him a lot. Nobody's saying Lillard coming. You say is Giannis better than AD? You got to give Giannis that right now. Giannis led his own team when he's the best player, and he dominated. You got to say that right now. And it's hard for me to say that because I'm more of an AD fan than a Giannis fan. But it is what it is. No, he was good when he was a rookie. He not talking about when Lillard was a rookie. He's talking Lillard in the draft in college. He said he watched almost every game since '79. Blake, who you talking about? Blake, you said you watch almost every game since '79. Is the 15th spot? Who you want for the 15th spot, Blake? He said he watched college ball. Lillard. You seen it, but a lot of people didn't see it. You said you seen him. Trayvon said he can't wait to see breaking news, Marcus Gasol gone. I can't wait to break that news. I can't wait for Marcus Gasol to be gone. Him and Tom going back and forth. Tom and Blake. What he said? K-Cop. The Lakers need a wing defender bad. Aaron said Mark gotta go. Bye-bye. Lakers trying to get something from Mark. I think Lakers just need him to go. Yeah, he needs to retire. He do. Because he was looking bad 5 years. I seen it. And I told you guys, and that's why I think a lot of guys look, because that's what my subscribers did. I was like in the 400 range. And in the beginning of last year, it started going up because I called that Marcus Gasol thing. Cause I watched them. Cause for some reason, I watched a lot of Raptor games because I kind of like the Raptors. Not that was my team, but I always, for some reason, just watched them. When it came across my screen, they played Brooklyn, New York, whoever. I just watched them. And I seen them, I'm like, these guys bad. Andre Roberson used to be a good defender, a great defender. He said KD the best player in the world. He said all Laker fans agree Marcus Gasol got to go. I think everybody down. People gonna have a party with Marcus Gasol gone. Because you seen it. Yo, you seen it when guys got past Schroeder, whoever, and you seen guys just go, boom, make a move, and they do that little move right up. And he just like too slow to the spot. Then he'd take the ball out. He'd get the ball from the basket, take it out. Then he, like, Steve McConnell went to Toronto. Yeah, he went to Toronto. Do y'all think Charlotte gonna be good this year? They picked up a couple players. They got Oubre. How y'all like Charlotte this year? Y'all think Charlotte gonna be good? I like Washington. I like Washington. Because they got guys who got the heart and guys who gonna compete. If they stay healthy, I like Washington. But I think the only thing about Washington, I think it's gonna be a problem somewhere. They kind of heavy at them forwards. I think Washington, because if you look at it, okay, you say they start in front court. I don't know who's starting at the three. I don't think that Denny Avia. I thought he's gonna start. I don't think he's starting. But they kind of heavy. I ain't gonna say who's starting. Look at from the 3 to the 5. Washington Wizards players. They got Denny Avia. They got Kuzma. They got Trez. They got Rudy Archimura. They got Davis Bertans. They got Thomas Bryant. They got Daniel Gafford. And the rookie they drafted, he's a wing, he's a small forward too. The rookie. I don't feel like looking at my phone. The rookie, the white dude from Gonzaga. Yeah, Corey Crisper. That's what I said. They has a lot of guys up front. And what they said that they want to put KCP a lot at the 3 to play with. They could vision him in homeboy playing. They were saying he might start KCP with Bill. They said he may start. I didn't know they was good friends like that. So Washington, that's what I think gonna be their problem. Because I know they could. That's a lot. Like Davis Bertans and them, they got a lot of guys now at the wing positions. I don't believe that, Tom. You can't say Kuzma trash. Kuzma good. Trez is good. I disagree with you. Kuzma good. Trez good. Archimura good. Denny Avia. I didn't see much of him, but coming out of college, I thought he was good. Davis Bertans is decent. Corey Crisper, he seemed decent. I think all of them pretty solid. That can get either started or backup minutes. Laker height was good. The Hawks, another team got a lot of forwards. They got Hawks. Now, see, Hawks a team now could put together a package to get a good player. Look who they another team like Washington got a lot of like from three to 5. Hercules was good. This think about the Hawks. They got Gallinari. They got Cam Reddish, Jaden Johnson, Hunter. They got Hurdle. The big man, Capella. They got a lot of forwards, man. Richard was good, Richard. I need everybody hit that like button when y'all walk in and hit subscribe. They got Sharif Cooper back up. Yo, Lakers did draft it good in the second round. Late first, early second, yeah. All those players got paid. Thomas Bryant got like 40-something million. Zubac got 40-something million. Clarkson got 52 million. Nance got like 40 million. Kuzma got almost 40. Josh Hart got almost 40. Like all those guys got paid. I don't know why Lakers let go Thomas Bryant. I didn't get that one. I really didn't. Yeah, I think the Lakers should have picked up Harry Giles. Gallinari. Yeah, Hawks is deep, man. Hawks and they all can shoot. They all got good size on them where they could switch. They solid athleticism. They're gonna be good. And I think Sharif Cooper backing up what's his name. I think he's gonna come in and have a good rookie season. John Collins, I forgot about John Collins. I know somebody was missing. Oh yeah, Lou Williams for Corey Brewer, and he did that. He could have waited to do that. Like he just rushed just to get rid of cap space, and that was we needed the cap space to the following year. Not the summer he got rid of Lou Williams. We didn't need our cap space that year. It was the following year. He still could have. I remember Robert Upshaw. Yeah, Robert Upshaw. They cut him, and he played decent in the preseason. They cut him and kept Robert Sacre. That's when I said the Lakers is on something. They cut Robert Upshaw and Whiteside and kept Sacre. The Bulls, the dark horse. The Magic was trash as a GM. See, with Magic thing, Magic is like a fan. Magic just trade. Like he was just dumping. He didn't care. He just wanted just to say he doing something. He didn't have no patience. He was not strategic or nothing. He was just, okay, what? Like he told, like, the stuff, it was like too much like a fan. Like when he came down, was hard on Luke Walton, like in public like that. Like, oh, Magic Johnson, he don't play. Bulls ain't going to no finals. I just don't see that. There's too many experienced teams in the East. I just don't see that. I just hope every team be healthy, where there's no excuse. That's all I want to see. Every team that's healthy. You're right. They'd be lucky getting that'd be a hell of an accomplishment if they get out the first round, make it to the second round. I think this year, I don't think gonna be near as much injuries. I just think last year was just weird. I think everything gonna settle in and gonna be back to normal, and you're gonna see it. I'm not big on Golden State like a lot of people big on Golden State. I'm not. I'm not big on Golden State. Yeah, you're on the Sparks. So let's get Anthony Brown. Yo, I thought Anthony Brown was gonna be good, but I think the Lakers made a mistake that year, to be honest. And I think this. Let me tell you a quick story before. I think Ben Simmons getting traded. I think so. I think a team going to step it up and offer him something. No, Anthony Brown's still playing, but he's playing overseas. Let me tell you about Anthony Brown, right? When the Lakers picked him 34. See, I think it was. I always felt as other players, 34 is kind of high. You getting that's 4 picks. You should get a player that should stick on your team. But let me tell you the mistake the Lakers made that year. And this where the Lakers was just like all over the place, had no real direction. Meta World Peace, Ron Artest had nothing. He was nothing. He was out of shape. He gave nothing. He told you, "Oh, I'm just here on the bench." A lot of times he's in street clothes, sitting where the assistant coaches sit. Right now, this was the mistake the Lakers made. Anthony Brown and Brandon Ingram was cool. They always was together, and he was older than Brandon Ingram, and they say he's a good. I remember them saying this. They was like, "Yo, they was cool." Brandon Ingram was a rookie, and he was pretty close to Anthony Brown, and it was like Anthony Brown. He came from Stanford. He was like one of those smart, good type of guys, not no rough around the edges. Good type of guy, understood. They say he was real smart, like know the game and things like that. And he was pretty close to Brandon Ingram. So, and they said they were seeing together every day, all through training camp, all through training camp preseason. They was together. They might have shared a hotel. I'm not sure, but they was cool. I didn't say they was best friends, but they was cool. The mistake the Lakers made that year, they should have just kept Anthony Brown. I wouldn't have got rid of him, and you kept Artest, and Artest was just, you didn't need Artest for nothing. You was a young team. It's not like he was a veteran, and he got time. They were saying he was like a coach. He was like Jared Dudley. But Jared Dudley had more impact because the Lakers was more of a winning team. Our team wasn't winning. I think they should have kept Anthony Brown because what's his name struggled a lot in the beginning, a lot, and he was like more to himself more that year. Brandon Ingram struggled all the beginning of the season because mind you, he had a good preseason. Brandon Ingram played good in the preseason. But in the regular season, the start of the season, he kind of struggled. And sometimes if you got somebody you cool with, and especially they say how Anthony Brown know the game, he's pretty smart. Now you got somebody in your ear that you're kind of close with. And just to have somebody there, period. A 18-year-old, 19-year-old kid coming into the league, you want somebody comfortable with somebody. That's what you want. Ain't like he's comfortable with a knucklehead. So I think the Lakers shouldn't have. That's where they made that mistake. Artest was just nothing. He was out of the league for like 3 years, and they just brought him back. He was like out of the league for like 3 years. I don't see the Cavs getting Brent Simmons because they said they not trading they draft pick. Okay, Colin Sexton and who? I don't I don't care for a Cora like that. Y'all like a Cora? I don't care for him like that. What other players they got? Unless it's a 3-team trade. The Wolves so far, the trade I saw, the Wolves to me got the best deal because you're getting D'Angelo Russell. One thing, that's a proven player. That's a proven player. He made All-Star before. He's only 25. He's 25 years old. He could play the 1 and 2. He do step up in clutch moments. Yeah, he got like little injury issues, like who else? Malik Beasley, a super duper scorer. One thing you're gonna get buckets with Malik Beasley. And I think Malik Beasley, 25, I think too. I don't know how old Malik Beasley is. Then you have Jalen McDaniel, a diamond in the rough. I like him. I think he'll be a good NBA player. And they get like a first round pick. I think Minnesota is coming on. No, I ain't adding people tonight because I ain't gonna be on long. I'm about to get off right now. And I'm about to log off right now. I had something to do, but I just want to check in real quick. And I want to just add people. Then, when you add people, I can't do no hour on a StreamYard. But the difference is Trayvon, between CJ and D'Lo, Portland don't got nothing else after that. After CJ McCollum, number one, D'Lo is younger than CJ. Age does matter to a degree. Like, you know what I mean? D'Lo is a better passer. He got a better all-around game than CJ. CJ, I think, is a better scorer, but he's bigger. He's a better passer. They both can score, but I think CJ might have the edge on like more of an offensive like firepower. But look who else coming in and trade with Minnesota. They got two. Jalen McDaniel, I think, is good, and he had a lot of good games last year with Minnesota. And what's the name is good at the 2. And like I said, and Malik Beasley, he is. Then they all, like I said, they all. How old is Malik Beasley? They all. I don't think Malik Beasley older than 26. They all players under 26 years old. And Malik Beasley and Russell got contracts already, so that's a good thing. Who else Portland got? You don't want no. Who else Portland got to bring in the trade? Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. Messiah. And you don't want no Robert Covington. Robert Covington, like CJ McCollum, Robert Covington, like who else? Like, dude, Robert Covington is who he is. He's like a 10 points. He said he don't trust D'Lo. I get that, but I'm saying it's better than what I'm saying. I said that's the best deal, Blake. I said that's the best deal I heard so far than any team that offered. Yes, I definitely think the Lakers struggled to develop young talent. Who all think that? Before I log off, that's a good question. Before I log off, do y'all think the Lakers struggle to develop young talent? I'm staying for 2 more minutes. I just want to read y'all comments real quick. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe. Do y'all think the Lakers struggle to develop young players? Tom said no. Hydro said no. Blake said no. Jordan said yes, obvious. I agree. How can y'all say no? I wish you was on StreamYard right now. How can you not say no? Is that Lakers don't? Lakers definitely struggle to develop young players. Our guys are looking good till Bron came. So see you later said no. LeBron came in town, no young guys. I think they to me, I think the Lakers struggle. You know why? Because let me tell you how the Lakers struggle to develop them. Most of these young guys, like you see guys like Booker, Tatum, from the gate you saw like, okay, they're gonna be this. With the Lakers young guys, we all was like I think they can be. But look at all of them, how they turned out immediately after they left the Lakers. Brandon Ingram immediately went to All-Star. D'Angelo Russell immediately went to All-Star. Lonzo Ball got immediately better. Who else? Jordan Clarkson became a whole nother, but he was good with the Lakers like that. But he became that, his confidence was different. Julius Randle went to New Orleans, killed. Averaged 19 and 11, I think, or 20 and 11. Yeah, you're right. There was 20 with us. That definitely make a point, but I didn't see them getting any. I didn't see no real development with no Lakers. That's what I'm saying. I haven't seen no real development with the Lakers. Like you can see when a player. You're right. There was younger with us, but I didn't see. Is it Magic Johnson's a problem? I definitely think Magic definitely came in and was a problem. Because the Lakers rushed. Magic Johnson definitely rushed. We definitely rushed because I think they took their time. They didn't have to rush with the Russell deal. They just like want to hurt and run through cap space. We was gonna have cap space anyway, but they just wanted two max spots right away instead of just taking their time and being and planning it because it wouldn't be hard getting rid of young players. That's why I didn't get. Jordan Farmer was all right. He was what he was. He's a backup. I never really seen nothing special in Jordan Farmer. I never was too big on him. Yeah, we hit. But I think what really kind of like set us back a little bit. I ain't like how they just because they have Lonzo set in their sight. I think they should have went in that draft for Lonzo. I think they should have went in the draft with open mind. They Lonzo was their pick the minute they dropped them balls and had the second pick. Lonzo was their guy. Lonzo was their guy the minute we had the second pick, and I think that was a bad way to doing that. I think because he had two bad work. If he wasn't who he was, Lakers because they already had Russell. I think the Lakers would have planned a little better. I think they would have really thought it out a little better. They could have did 5 and 10 and got Fox and Bam. I've been saying that from the gate. I said that from the gate. When Sacramento wanted number 2, they wanted Lonzo. Sacramento said we give you 5 and 10. The Lakers should have took 5 and 10. And I said when I saw them two dudes crying, when Fox and Bam crying, I said, oh, I like that. They care about the game. The Lakers could have got Fox and Bam if they'd have traded with Sacramento. Because Sacramento picked Harry Giles. And I said, I'll pick Bam. You want to Tatum? I ain't going to lie. I wasn't big on Tatum like that. I felt he was good, but I felt Lakers had Ingram already at the small forward. And this was back then. It wasn't, you couldn't put like two small forward. Like you wouldn't look at like playing Tatum at no power forward and things like that. But when I saw that, and then Fox had tremendous workout with the Lakers, and I heard Fox interview. Fox interview was like, damn, like he just loved the game. Yo, they fell in love with Fox interview. I said, I do Fox and the Sacramento wanted Lonzo bad. They wanted Lonzo bad. They was offering 5 and 10. That draft was deep. Lakers could have Bam and Fox. They could have Bam and Fox. I would have did that. See, they wasn't open-minded. They like, oh, I'd rather get. They thought Lonzo more of a superstar. But Fox, everybody saw like you wasn't going wrong with Fox. And you knew Fox was going to be there at 5. You knew that. Because everyone knew the top 4 people was going. You knew Markelle Fultz was already number 1 pick, right? Lonzo was going to be number 2 because Sacramento wanted him and Phoenix wanted him bad too. Phoenix wanted Lonzo bad at 4. But they didn't have that second pick. Phoenix wanted Lonzo real bad. So you already knew Fox was a lot. You already knew because Boston had the first pick originally. Markelle Fultz was going. Lonzo was going in the top. I ain't gonna say no order. Lonzo definitely was going. What's the name? I really liked him too. From Kansas. From Kansas. My man, how I'm forgetting him. Bones Highland do remind me of Fox. My man, I ain't gonna lie, I want the Lakers to pick him. Josh Jackson. You knew Josh Jackson. Josh Jackson was going nothing past 4. It was Josh Jackson, and Phoenix wanted 2 people. Phoenix wanted, and they wanted bad. The main person they really wanted was Lonzo. Phoenix picked 4 that year, and they wanted Tatum. So automatically, I knew Fox was going to be there for the Lakers at 5. Because Lonzo definitely, these guys was guaranteed top 4. Because Phoenix wanted Lonzo and Tatum. Boston was going to pick Fultz. Philadelphia was going to pick Josh Jackson or Tatum. Fox was right there for the making. And then at 10, you had a bunch of other guys. You had a lot of guys. Harry Giles. You had a lot of guys. Donovan Mitchell. You had a lot of guys was going to be in that range. Malik Monk. There was a lot of guys they saw in that range that could have got. I would have did that because I already saw that Fox was and Lonzo. You look at him, you like you couldn't really say Lonzo. Lonzo just was bigger. That's what Lonzo's advantage was. He said he wanted Tatum. He had receipts. But I remember some people wanting Tatum when I did some live. Some people did want Tatum. And my knock was Tatum was strictly a 3, like Ingram a 3. See, the reason why I didn't mind Josh Jackson, because he could defend the 2, and I thought he played the 2, and he's super athletic. And I'm like, ooh, Josh Jackson. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted Josh Jackson. I want Josh Jackson was my. I said we're gonna keep the second pick. I want Josh Jackson was my guy. And then I'm telling you in order how I want it. I want Josh Jackson. I said we don't get Josh Jackson. I want them to trade 2 to 5. 5 and 10. That'd have been sick, Blake. That'd have been sick right there. D'Lo, B.I., Tatum, Randall, and Zubac. That'd have been crazy. Yeah, Josh Jackson turned out to be bad, but I really wanted. I believe you. See you later. I believe you, but I really wanted Josh Jackson. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and say that. I would have blew on that. I saw a lot of stuff in him the toughness. He reminded me of like Jimmy Butler, the jump shot. He had the decent little handle. He just had a lot of stuff that I thought that was going to translate into the NBA, but he became a bust. Yo, damn man, this live is popping right now. I don't want to go, but I definitely. Who saw Donovan Mitchell coming? I thought he'd be good, but not this good. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he'd be good because he was strong, had a nice built jump shot, but I ain't see that. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't see Donovan Mitchell being this good. But I knew he'd be like a good solid player. Jackson is with Detroit. Josh Jackson's with Detroit right now. But yeah, let me run out and take care of something. I have to get dressed. But like, subscribe, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I see you guys tomorrow. We do stream y'all tomorrow. Who better, K or Jalen? Jalen all day.